There's been this quote running through my head recently. Get busy living or get busy dying. As of late, I feel like the latter part of that quote. But how did I get here and why? But more importantly, what does this have to do with becoming a more meaningful content creator? Allow me to elaborate. 7 years ago, I uploaded my first video with me in front of the camera. So I got into LA on a Wednesday, pretty late, about 4:30, 5 o'clock in the afternoon. To say it was a dumpster fire is an understatement, but who can really say their first couple of videos were masterpieces? I was hooked. I knew from that first upload that this whole YouTube thing was something I wanted to pursue. Flash forward a couple of years and my attempts of becoming a content creator were going nowhere. Very little views, no growth, just nothing. After attempting this for myself on my own channel, the call came for me to step in front of the camera and start creating content for the company I worked for in a particular niche. Enter the lawn tubes. This is where things started to change for me. I found an audience in a space that enjoyed the content that I was creating. It was helping people, it was helping the company I worked for, and it was helping me hone in my skills as a content creator. Over time, work politics got in the way and the joy and excitement of creating content started to fade, so I walked away for a while. When I decided to dust off the camera and get back to it, I noticed the space that I was creating content in had changed, to say the least. And because things have changed, the type of content I was used to making in the space wasn't working anymore. And in order to quote unquote make it in that particular space, a lot of voices and noise were telling me that I had to create a certain type of content in a certain way. And as I started to listen to all of that chatter, I noticed I started to lose my way and completely forget my why behind all of this. And this is my first piece of advice for creating better and more meaningful content. Figure out your why behind it. And speaking of whys, the reason I'm in here is because it started raining out there, it got cold, and well, we'll cut the lawn another day. My why is simple. I love to just create. The lawn stuff was just a catalyst to help me facilitate my desire to create and gave me the audience to showcase my work. In all fairness, it probably didn't need a mow, but it was most certainly one of those days where I came out here and give it a nice clean cut. Let's take a break and enjoy it. Are you legitimately creating content to teach people how to get grass to grow? Or are you just chasing the fame and fortune that comes in a particular niche because that's all of the rage at the particular moment? I promise you that if you're doing it for all of the wrong reasons, you will burn out and fail, and your audience is going to see through what you're trying to do. This happened to me and my content started to suffer because of it. Not to mention the absolute murder of all of the fun and joy I had in creating content. My next piece of advice is to stop looking at the data and do not hide behind the research. I absolutely fell victim to this. I started obsessing over the numbers, and when I wasn't getting them, I fell down the rabbit hole of listening to all of the voices telling me what kind of content I had to create, how, why, when, in order to thrive in a particular niche. Stop doing all of that and get to my last piece of advice, and that is to just start creating. Figure out what it is you're passionate about and stop hiding behind a strategy and stop looking at the numbers. Get out there and create. Let's see if we can get out here and try this again. That's better. Too dark. Let's see. Nope. Almost. There we go. Rain stopped. Still kind of cloudy, and it's gotten cold. It was like 80 the other week, and now it's cold again. Just get with it, Mother Nature. Now you might be asking yourself, what's going on with this channel? Am I still going to be doing lawn stuff? Yeah, I'll dabble in that. I still like to do it, but that's more of a hobby for me than this and that and combining the two, and I'm getting past that. I love creating content, I love storytelling, I love cinematography, videography, everything that comes with all of that. Love spending time with my family and friends and exploring, and that's what I want to get back to doing. And that is the best piece of advice I can give to you when it comes to creating content. Figure out what it is you're passionate about, go out there and start making it. It might not be the best right away, but the longer you work at it, the better it's going to get, the happier you will be, all of it will work out. Just get to creating. I'm gonna lean more into the storytelling, cinematic, videography type stuff, because that's what I love to do, and I hope you can find that thing that you are passionate about and that you love to do. Get busy living or get busy dying. If you want to see more of what I'm talking about with this whole storytelling, cinematography type thing, click this video right here.